Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So first of all, I want to apologize that I haven't been posting for around 4 months or even 3 months. That is a lot of time. I have been extremely busy, but I promise you that I will try to upload and make new videos every week or maybe every few days. So in today's video, we are going to speak which of the places is better to meet women. Is it in a club or in a coffee place, a beautiful coffee place like here? As you can see, there are almost no one here, but imagine there were a lot of people and a lot of beautiful women. So which place will be the best? Is it to go out on the weekend with your friends to a club and to try your luck and meet women there, or to go to your local coffee where you can meet other women? So which one is the best? So there is no direct answer for that. Is it yes or no? This is better, this is worse. But there are disadvantage and advantage in each scenario. Let's call it like that. So let's focus on the club. So the club is limited because usually only on the weekend people are going to the club, and the rest of the days of the week it's kind of empty. There are not so many opportunities to meet women and engage with them. So I will say Friday and Saturday are the best days to go to a club. So let's say you go to a club, you usually will go out around 10 or 11, and some clubs in Europe are even 12 a.m. So at that time, there is a big problem because you're already tired. Think about it. You have been working all day, maybe went to the gym, done so much arrangement or whatever you did. So when you get to this time of 10, 11, 12 a.m., your energy is already, I will say, low. And you need to make this shift of walking and then go out, make fun, and hopefully also meeting new women. So that's the first problem in going out to a club. So that's why when people are getting to a club, what the first thing they are doing is drinking in order to raise their, I will say, their energy, because they are so tired and they've been working all day, and they have to make this shift between the rational person that go to work and do his own stuff, and then the fun person in a club, because it's like you are being another person in a club once you enter, and you feel so stifled and so anxious. So the first thing you're gonna do is, of course, drink like all of your friends. So now after 2 beers, you're a little bit drunk, and then finally you feel the courage to approach a woman. Maybe she's also drunk. And the number one problem in a clubs is it's very loud. It's very hard to fully communicate with a woman. I know there are some places that are more quiet in a clubs, but generally speaking, club is a very noisy environment. So if you are a person that likes to speak and to convey your personality through speaking, that will be very hard for you. And if you don't know how to dance and your sub-communication is not the best, so club might not be the best place for you to meet women. So let's say you met a woman, you got her number. You have to understand that probably she had like some drinks. She met other guys in this evening. She gave her phone number to maybe 3 or 4 more guys. So the chances she might not even remember you. So even if you, oh my God, I got a number from a woman, the odds that she will respond to you the day after is very low. So now let's take other scenario. You go to a coffee place, like here, as I can show you here. It's a very beautiful place. Again, it's empty now, but that's not the main point. You can go to any beautiful coffee place where there are very attractive women. So let's say you approach a woman in a coffee place. And think about it. When you approach a woman, let's say she's sitting by herself, and she allowed you to sit next to her. So basically, you are on a date automatically. So you save the time of going out to a club, and you're already in a date with a woman in a coffee place. Not only that, you're probably gonna be the only guy that will approach her on a coffee place. Now let's take the other scenario. You are in a club. How many guys will approach the same woman that you approached? If she's beautiful, I will say around 10 or 20 in the evening. So there is a really high competition. But imagine yourself approaching to a woman in a coffee place. No one approach her and will not approach her in a coffee place. You know why? Because most of you guys are afraid to do the most natural thing, and that's to approach a woman in a coffee place. Let's say she is with her friends. That's not so bad. You just approach her, you introduce yourself, you speak with the group for 2 or 3 minutes, and I think that's even better for you, because women will, how you say, they will appreciate more the fact that you have the balls to approach a woman alone with a group and not in a club. So she will definitely remember you. And let's say you are having conversation, she can hear you. Both of you are not drunk. And by the way, you can see really how she looks like. It happens a lot of time in the clubs. You can't really see the girl's face, and there is a lot of makeup or whatever. And then you are meeting on a date, and guess what? She doesn't look like she look in the club. So that's another point. So, but the downside of approaching in a coffee place, and with a club, is that, for example, as you can see here, there is almost no one in the coffee place. So, and there is no 100% guarantee that there will be beautiful women, even though that 1 or 2 is enough. But when you, in comparison to a club where you will have tons of beautiful women, so you will have more options and more opportunities to approach women, where when you go to a coffee place, there might be like 2 or maybe 3 beautiful women, maybe they have boyfriend. So again, in both places there are advantage and disadvantage. I think you should try both of them, but generally speaking, I think coffee place will be the perfect place to meet women, because you can really communicate them and have a real conversation, and they will remember you. If you have any experience of going out to a coffee or clubs, write it in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe.